Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are doing well. Today we will be doing some PvP content in Summoner's War, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, I didn't want to wait until the stream because you do need to do the PvP as early as possible. That way I also have a better choice of opponents, right? An easier choice of opponents. And since I am a beginner, right, in this game, so that's what we have to do. Okay, so let's switch the screen here. We are in Summoner's War here. I will just let the repeat battle run here while we do the PvP. So today it is time for the World Guild Battle, and essentially I have 2 fights of 5 attacks each. Right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna choose one of these level towers that's not insanely high. Okay, so let's do this one for example, level 18. And you have to set 5 teams and fight against the opponent in 5 stages, right? So that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so I see here the monsters are not close to level 40 in some of the cases here, which is good news for me, right? So we will attack this base. We have wind, fire, and water here. I think I'm gonna just stick with this team because I want to take out the Lapis first, right? The lead here is the HP increase, so the Martial Cat, the Panda, they should be able to take out the Lapis before she causes too much trouble. The second one, they have the Joker, the Pixie, and the Minji and Sapsari. I think this is quite easy, regardless of having the counter or not. I don't even have to put my strongest team here against these guys, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. We will just keep this order for now. Then we have a level 1 Blue Dryad, a Susano, and an Arang. Again, I think we can just keep the team here. So this is 2 water and 1 wind, which means we want wind into the water and fire into the wind ideally, but my crow will definitely kill this team quite easily as long as I go first, which I should with my speed lead here, right? And yeah. So yeah, that's all looking good, and these last 2 should be super easy because they're not really playing anything that can hurt me here. So let's start this battle and see how it goes, right? So once again, confirming that the order is of course also important. The first team will match up against their first team and so on and so forth, right? So let's do that. Let's see how it goes. So the Penguin actually went first, which is interesting, but nothing really happened at least. So let's increase our attack here. Let's get the defense break. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't even have to use the second skill here. We can just finish this very easily. The Penguin went again, so let's get rid of this guy next. Let's get the heal up and the countering. I think they will just attack my Martial Cat anyway, so we already almost took out the living armor. I think this monster is called, right? So let's heal up again, get our attack and immunity, and this should conclude the battle very easily, right? This Penguin is cleansing himself and stuff, but that is not going to help him. So that was the first fight. Okay, so very simple, not too hard. Let's protect the Lapis with the Chandra. We're gonna get some attack bar boost here, get our attack up as well. And yeah, I mean, I think I'll just try to take out the Joker first here. We can actually try to stun the Fran. She already died. Nice. And yeah, this should be the fight. Let's cleanse the Lapis here. And there we go. Second round was a very easy win as well. Okay, now for the third round, like I said, the Water Susano is probably the one we take out first here. I have a very good speed lead, so I am obviously going first, right? Now we don't have to waste anything on the Water Susano. I can just finish him with the Melia, right? So let's just try to take out the Fox here. Beautiful. Let's take out the Susano next. And that's the third round. Easy win again. Okay, now let's get the speed down and the attack bar reduction here. Very nice. I mean, we can pretty much just attack normally here. No need to comment on too much. These teams are not level up fully. And I think I clearly have better runes as well, so that's very nice. We will definitely get a very nice 100% win on the first run. Okay, here we'll just take out the Lauren first, obviously. Because she's the only one that can do some damage in this team, I think. I mean, these guys are severely underleveled, so beautiful. And that's 5 rounds won. Very nice. Obviously, like I said, we are still in the rookie leagues, so some of the people you fight against, they will be very manageable even for beginners, right? We got 5 wins, minus 50% base HP, plus 75 of the guild currency, and plus 4,000. I think this is the battle XP, or whatever it is called. And we fought against Gutless Butts. That's the guild name, right? And the player name is Ducklord Friend. So that was the first fight. I think it was very easy. Let's do our second fight as well. So here we once again have a water team on top. This will be very easy for my wind team. Then we have another water team. We can just keep my water team here. This is like a great team because it has the speed lead and the protect, so we will definitely go fast, right? They didn't even select like monsters that have leadership abilities here, right? That's a big mistake. You always need to make sure that you have a leadership ability, because leadership abilities are very important in this game, obviously. So yeah, we will take out this guy. The Pixie has a speed lead. I think that's okay. We have the that's not what I meant to do. We have the defense from the Panda, which should make us pretty tanky, right? 44%. As long as we don't lose the Martial Cat, this will be a very easy fight as well. And these are just some level 1s that we don't really have to pay too much attention to again. So let's attempt our second battle. So here we go. The Lapis is actually quite fast, so she will definitely go first, which means I will start with the immunity. That just guarantees that my Wind Martial Cat doesn't lose the turn meter, right, essentially. And we will take out the Lapis first. She's already dead, so very nice. Now we can get the heal and the attack up. This guy might also not have the best runes because that Lapis died very easily, right? And yeah, I mean the Martial Cat does a lot of damage, but the Panda usually needs to take 2 to 3, or needs to attack 2 to 3 times to have that much damage as we just did, right? So very easy round 1 win. Round 2 we start off like always. We protect the Lapis, we increase our turn meter, we increase our attack and get some immunity, and from there you just win the fight, right? Very easy. Actually, I will most likely split the Chandra and the Fran in future runs, because they are both very strong, so you don't necessarily need to have them on the same team as a beginner. And as you can see here, I mean, these defense teams are very easy to go through. And you get the maximum rewards anyway. You just need to get the kills, right? You need to win 5 times. So it doesn't even matter how strong your opponent is, which is very nice. Yeah, and that's our second 5-win run. So this was some very basic PvP against X-Arch. So yeah, as you can see, we are winning overall as well. We're on 100%, they are on 80%. And as I saw, they have a lot of other, I mean, these defenses are very, very weak, right? They only have one monster here. Most of these guys are not fully leveled up. I think some of them are missing runes. So yeah, let's collect our XP rewards here. These are very nice to get, because they allow the engraved summoning, right? Which means you can kind of select which type of monsters you want to summon. And yeah, that was the, like I said, that was the World Guild Battle PvP. And hopefully we can win this round, then we can get some nice rewards again. I already saw Dargios got his 10 wins in, Skarven got his 10 wins in, I got my 10 wins in. And now we're just waiting on Hendron, Vaxen, Rune, Sylar, and a couple of others to also get some wins. And then we are looking very, very good. And yeah, you can only attack 2 times, by the way. So if you click again, it will say you have used up all of the attack chances, right? So if I go here, for example, can't attack anymore. So yeah, this is basically what you have to do. It's a couple of times per week, I think. And yeah, the other guild battle, the siege battle tournament, is currently not open. So yeah, it's a pretty similar system. In this case, you just don't fight 5 times. You just fight 1 versus 1. So for example, if I go here and I want to fight against Vaxen, it will be a 1 versus 1 fight. I will put my 3 monsters and he will put his 3, right? And yeah, then you do the fight, you either win or you lose, and then you go towards the next one very easily. And yeah, I will try to record this as well when it opens up. Like I said, the times are sometimes odd, and I always try to do this early because, well, for one, if you break the enemy defenses earlier, you have a better chance of winning, right? And the second reason is that when I start early, I will have more choices of opponents. Because here, for example, I haven't looked at the level 100 here. Here, for example, I mean, this is a player I probably have to try a bit harder or struggle a bit against, right? They have some, like this composition, for example, I have no idea how I would be able to beat this easily. They have a Chandra lead and a Riley, which is very, very annoying, right? And you have to fight all of the 5 armies that they put here, right? So obviously there's some more difficult players as well, where I still need a little bit of experience before I can challenge those. But like the lower to mid tiers, like anything up to here, I would feel very, very confident to win quite easily against this player as well. So yeah. And of course I will chat with some of my friends about some better army compositions and stuff. I just threw like these randomly together, but they've been working quite well so far. If we take another look here. Right, is there a way to still see my attack teams here? Or status? No, okay. But essentially the 5 teams I'm running, I mean, it's just, you know, here you can see it. You need to click on defense. So yeah, so this is my defensive placement actually, which is a bit out of order or not that great. We can actually modify these formations soon. I think I will make it like a little bit harder for my opponent to get through these as easily, right? So I will modify this a bit. I think my attack teams are pretty good. Like I'm pretty happy with my attack teams. So and here you can also see the defense logs. So this team, so obviously here, like I would probably remove the Melia and put something else. I think for the defense it's maybe better to focus on having 1 to 2 really strong teams rather than split up the strength, right? And this is currently what I do for the offense as well, but we will see. I will chat with some players. I mean, I have some options, right? I have some pretty decent monsters already, so we can probably put some better defenses and split the strength a bit more evenly in the offenses, unless there's like a really strong team where you need something super specific to get through, right? Then, like this team, I would need at least 2 very strong monsters to get through that, right? And there's a couple of other teams here as well that would cause me trouble for sure. The one thing I will say is generally when I'm faster than the opponent, I do quite well. But I do know there's a lot of like tanky, strong runes, so obviously it will take some time to get those. And as you can see, my mana is quite low right now, but yeah. I mean, yeah, we did very well today. We won everything, so this was just a very, relaxed guild PvP. As you get more stars, it will of course become harder, which is good. I think I've already played, or I've grinded a lot more than the opponents I had in these fights. Even if we are at the same star level right now, because you can see we have 1 star and they have 1 star, right? As a warband. So yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys, and like I said, I will try to record the siege battle as well, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.